Hi, I'm Carmen Chammas. I'm going to talk about Monday, the 21st of October. Today, the moon is in Cancer till 4:30 p.m. Universal Time. It will then move to Leo, and it will stay in Leo Tuesday and Wednesday. So if you're watching me from the Americas, so most probably the day will be mostly with the moon in Cancer, with the moon in, let's say, probably it will be in Leo. So anyway, let's start with Aries. Aries, it's a complicated day. You may feel a little bit weird. You may feel a little bit provoked, challenged. Things will get better when the moon moves to Leo. So try to prepare your schedule accordingly. The luckiest in the afternoon will be definitely those born in March and those born on the 11th, 12th, or 13th of April. I move on to Taurus. Taurus with the moon in Cancer, you move on. It's easy to move with your day. It seems everything is possible. Then the moon reaches Leo, and that's when you start to feel a little bit quiet. That's when you feel that you want some time for you. You want to concentrate on certain issues, and you really mind your privacy. You may also be a little bit moody, especially if you were born on the 23rd, 24th, or 25th of April. As for Gemini, it's a beautiful day, whether the moon is in Cancer or the moon is Leo. Definitely, it's a bright day. It's a good day. You seem to be flourishing and blossoming and booming. So this is a great day for Gemini. Definitely, you will the vibes favor you, and definitely it seems that your mind is so sparked and brilliant. Great ideas. Everybody is lucky, especially those born on the 12th or the 13th of June. Let's move on to Cancer with the moon in your sign. Definitely you're one of the leaders today. It depends what it is, and certainly today you lead your own day, you lead your own life. So today you seem to be confident, and people around you may feel that confidence. So it's a great day if you want to take the time to decide what you want to do, like in this week, like you want to prepare a certain agenda, or like you want to dare to make a big decision. So this is a great day for Cancerians. Everybody is lucky, especially those born in the month of June and those born those born on the 7th, 8th, or 9th of July. Let's move on to Leo. Don't expect things to move that fast. You cannot move mountains today unless you are really super empowered. As soon as the moon reaches your sign, that's when you can make the big difference. That's when you can move mountains, because the type of energy will be so cooperative and so empowering that you wouldn't, even just by thinking about things, they can happen. And that will be at 4:30 p.m. Universal Time. The luckiest will be those born in the month of July and those born on the 14th or the 15th of August. As for Virgo with the moon in Cancer, that's a nice day. It seems that it moves with you, it helps you, it encourages you, it empowers you, and it supports you. So it's a good time to lobby around. But when the moon moves to Leo, that's when your life, or when then time seems to stall and stand still. So you have to watch out if you have any meetings, or you're traveling, you have bookings, because it's the time quality can be a little bit confusing. That's why there may be some misunderstandings and some chaos around. However, you can be quite lucky if you were born on the 28th, 29th of August, 8th, 9th, 14th, or 15th of September. Let's move on to Libra with the moon in Cancer. It was in Cancer on Sunday and Saturday, part of Saturday. It seems like you feel you are under some stress. It feels like you have an important meeting, something important to do, something important to busy you, and you know that you cannot fail. So this feeling will go on with you all this day long until the moon reaches Leo, and that's about 4:30 p.m. Universal Time. That's when you will relax, and that's when things start to smooth out. Because planet Mars is in your sign, you have to be careful. If you were born on the 4th, 5th, or even 6th of October, planet Mars can and may attract accidents, trouble, and moodiness. Let's move on to Scorpio. Scorpio with the moon in Cancer. It has been a nice weekend, relatively speaking. I'm talking about Saturday, Sunday, and also today. As long as the moon is in Cancer, it will be a nice day for you. Excuse me. And then when the moon leaves Cancer, it reaches Leo at 4:30 p.m. Universal Time. This is when, let's say that things start to get a little bit stormy. That's when things start to get a little bit, you have to be alert because things can get a little bit complicated, whether at work or with your relationships. So you have to be a little bit alert all day long. Especially if you are in the Americas, it means all day long the moon will be in Leo, so you have to be careful. However, with planet Venus in your sign, you can be a bit lucky, relatively lucky, if you were born on the 7th, 8th, or even the 9th of November. Let's move on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, everything seems to smile for you. Things seem to be a bit easier with the moon in Leo. It seems you are a winner. It seems that things really want to help you, support you, sympathize with you, and really want to empower you. So it can be a great day. When the moon is in Cancer in the early hours of the morning, it's okay. You just need to move on, plan your things ahead for the day, and then you will really achieve a lot. Everybody can be lucky on this day, especially those born on the 13th and the 14th of December. I move on to Capricorn. Capricorn, this is the sign. You are the sign that has been suffering from luckless, let's say, moments since Saturday afternoon, or even Saturday morning, depends where you are on this earth. So it's still a stormy day with the moon in Cancer. The storm is still present, and it seems that it gets on your nerves. The storm will move away as soon as the moon leaves the sign of Cancer and reaches Leo. That's when you really need to make ends meet, and then that's when you really need to make it up with your friends, and try to set the record straight. You can be quite depleted, tired, moody, grumpy if you were born on the 5th, 6th, 11th, 12th of January. Let's move on to Aquarius. Aquarius, it can be a very tricky day. You should not trust blindly the circumstances when the moon reaches Leo at 4:30 p.m. Universal Time, because that's when things start to stand in your way. Little things, little rocks, little pebbles, little things. And if you're not very careful, these rocks can become a bit bigger. So it doesn't mean that it's going to be a difficult day. It's just that you have to be a little bit careful not to exaggerate problems. Try to avoid getting into confrontations, especially if you were born in the month of January. Let's move on to Pisces. Pisces, it can be a very nice day with the moon in Cancer. That's when you feel empowered. That's when you feel strong. That's when you feel able and capable of moving forward, and you can make a great difference. So we can say actually that it's a very good and positive start of the week. When the moon moves to Leo, it doesn't mean that you're going to stay behind. No, it means you have a lot of work to do. You can be quite lucky if you were born on the 5th, 6th, or even 7th of March. I wish you all a great day and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.